Hey, people, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. We're going to be going live doing a energy update for our earth signs. And at the end, if anyone wants a personal reading for donations, then I will open my energy up for that. We're going to do our best not to make them as long as I did with the fire signs. But if anybody wants a personal reading, I am having a special offer for my subscribers of only $10. You will get your own video, your personal video reading with your own energy. And the videos range from anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and there's a lot that will be packed into your reading. It's not just a tarot reading. We do an energy transmutation session. We're going to have oracle debrief, and we're going to do a free positive affirmation reading. Plus, you get to connect with me on a deeper level. So if anyone is interested, just send me your screenshot to my email. Okay. So we're going to get started because it is going to be a busy day. I just wanted to take my time to actually take some time to actually go live and open my energy up. And, you know, I did the fire signs, and I want to go ahead and do the other elements and the other signs as well, just to be fair. I gotta be fair. You feel me? Okay. I want to say that's not working. Let me just get my lighter. It's kind of working. Like, it got lit a little bit. But let's go ahead and just clear any type of low vibrational energy we're going to be entering in this space. We have to slow down our energy and really work to be present and just make sure that we are intentionally releasing any low vibes, anything that is causing us worry, any thought patterns, any stress, any energies that is bringing our energies down. We are releasing it. So take some deep breaths in and slowly release, and just allow for the energy around you to be lighter, and again, slow it down. We think we have to make all of these decisions and quick decisions, and life just has to move fast, and sometimes we end up neglecting our own self emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, to try to get something else done. And we are the leaders of every single thing in our life, and so we have to make sure that we are straight first. So let's take a deep breath in and release. When you release, you can imagine yourself literally letting go of the weight, letting go of the burdens, letting go any dark energy, any low vibes. I'm gonna turn the light on so they can be a little bit more brighter. It does seem like it shows pretty well on the. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off with Virgo. So Virgo, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna write the timestamps. Let's say 4 minutes. I know we like to start off with our positive affirmation card to break the negative cycle that we can all easily fall victim into. Thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangels, Spirit Guide, Universe, and Ancestors, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release the ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to get connected to our spiritual team and ancestors who are the most healed, and we have our highest intentions in mind. Thank you so much for keeping our energy protected against any low vibrational energies and entities. We truly appreciate you for allowing for us to be able to trust our own intuitive nudges when it comes to us making decisions that are for our highest good as well. Thank you for allowing for us to trust ourselves, and thank you for allowing for us to be able to effortlessly and easily stay at that high vibrational state, to shine and to, again, trust ourselves and making that decision, making the choices that will help us create the life that our heart calls for us to create. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a positive affirmation card for our Virgos. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. A positive affirmation card would you like to start my Virgos off with? Show me clearly. And if anybody else is here, just say hey to me. Okay, I'm gonna be looking at the laptop. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I just came on. I just got on here. I've been on for 5 minutes. How's it going? Okay, Virgo. So we have, how's it going? So we have, my healing is already in process. So it says, my willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing me and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Okay, so I feel like right here, I'm getting heavy with the, like maybe even feeling like your wounds make you less attractive, or your wounds could cause for you to have this guard up, or your wounds could cause for you to like not feel worthy of love, not feel worthy of understanding, not feel worthy of making mistakes. And I feel like what they're saying is that, it's like, you may be like saying to yourself, I'm trying really hard to let certain things go, but it's difficult. And all they're saying is that the fact that you are willing to even work to forgive someone is, or work to release, how certain things affect you, um, makes you worthy of love. It also begins your healing process. You're worthy of love, period. Okay. But being able to even try to forgive does begin that healing process for you. And to begin the healing process, more times than not, like starting when you begin to heal, you feel pain. It really does bring up a lot of things to cleanse yourself emotionally. A part of cleansing yourself is to like sweep up all the dirt, sweep up all the ugly stuff. So, letting yourself cry. I do feel like it's like learning how to be okay with the stage that you're in, learning how to be okay with your healing process as well. Still allow for your love to be the brightest love, to be the biggest love, to be the strongest love. Okay, it's your love. The love from your own heart is what's going to cleanse you. So maybe certain people are separated from you or distance themselves from you, to allow for you to heal, or because of the healing that you're undergoing. And it's just saying, allow for the love from your own heart. Like, you have to allow for yourself to love you, because it doesn't matter if you continue to look external of you for love. Like, it's just not going to really cleanse you. It's not going to really fill you up the way your love will. Okay. Allow for the love from your own heart. Allow yourself to love yourself so that you can cleanse and heal every part of your body. Okay. You're worthy of loving yourself. You're worthy of healing, and healing really does help you be able to shine brighter, shine unapologetically, help you put yourself out there, help you release any resentment, help you release any pain, help you be more patient. Okay. Help you feel less anxiety. Okay. And then we have, I am aware. It says, when I pay attention to my surroundings, I can feel appreciation for everything. I see so much beauty in the world. um, Being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I am aware. So let me know how you can hear me. Also, my Scorpio friend, I'm exhausted. Might skip top 5 Friday today. Awesome. That's so cool that you saw it in your feed. That makes me happy. Like, I had saw one of my videos on my other YouTube page on my feed, and I was like, okay, it encourages me to continue to put myself out there. So, but okay, Virgo. So being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I'm aware. So I do feel like this is just, not making sure you're not staying too ahead, like in the future, or staying stuck in the past. This is like really being able to see how you can find joy right where you're at currently, and to not replay certain situations in your mind that continues to make you feel unworthy. Okay, so I can feel appreciation for everything when I pay attention to my surroundings. So it's like really taking a moment. Like I know I had went I had did like this photo shoot with a friend and their family. And oh my gosh, yo, like I just like throughout the photo shoot and throughout hanging out with them, I would always just like take a moment to like really just thank God and spirit for being around people who are allowing for me to like be around them and who is opening up their energy to me and who is openly sharing love towards me like is truly a blessing. And so it's like sometimes you don't really realize all the beautiful things that are around you because you can be so stuck in your pain or you're giving so much power and focus to your pain and your wounds. So it's not to say that, you know, you should ignore your pain. But it is saying to like make sure you're not feeding so much into finding the things that are wrong that you're not seeing what's right in your life. And being able to see that beauty and focus on that and feel that appreciation is going to help you continue to feel worthy, and it's going to help you feel more energized if you've been feeling a little bit energetically depleted, and it's going to help you start feeling more attractive. Okay, and with that attraction, it's going to help you continue to keep yourself dressed up, keep yourself taken care of. It's in this physical world as well. Okay, so let us go ahead and pull some actual tarot cards for you. Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna do my best not to like make this one as long as the last one. Did you just want like a random reading, um, or a specific question? But I'll go ahead and add you to the list for when I Scorpio friend. All right. All right. Thank you so very much, Spirit. It's not going in and out, is it? Because the last reading, oh my gosh, the Wi-Fi was so bad. So I restarted it this morning and I had placed it higher up on the thing so the signal could like be better. Okay, Virgo. So let's see what's going on around you currently. Thank you so very much. Okay, so we have this Justice card for what's going around you currently. This is Libra energy. So some of y'all could have Libra in your chart. You might be on the cusp. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Libra, but this is just a lot of honest conversations that are being had, a lot of standards, a lot of apologies happening as well. It could be someone who's wanting to reignite something with you, reignite a relationship with you. Whoever this individual is someone that you do have mutual love with. There is kind of like there's this strong potential for something that can't be ignored. So while there is a lot of love, which is really beautiful with the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands just talk about a lot of potential. So this could be a lot of potential, a lot of energy that you're feeling towards yourself to speak your truth, to hold yourself accountable, to love yourself, and to pour love or to trust your intuition, or to just make sure you are, adopting to this perspective that's going to help you continue to up. Like, yeah, I feel like it's heavy with the protect your peace and standing up for your truth. Like the Justice card is like demanding respect from something, someone. You may have been blocking someone off or blocking things off or blocking people's energy off, giving someone time to think. It's kind of what I'm feeling like. It's like, you know what? I love you. I really do. But you're not like seeing my perspective, or you're not respecting my boundaries, or you're not seeing like someone's not respecting someone's unique ways of doing things. So that Seven of Wands is like there is distance being created between certain individuals. It could be you distancing yourself from conflict or gossiping, especially with that Five of Wands being there. You see that Five of Wands? It's like this is like a lot of drama. Say the drama for your mama. Literally, some of you guys, it could be drama with your mama. But like you see all of these right here is just like those are different people's energies, like people trying to tell you what to do, people like maybe even feeling kind of insecure or jealous or trying to come to you with certain conflicts. And I do feel like you're starting to say, like, okay, I have enough on my plate for now. I can't really handle all of this. You're doing your best to just be honest with yourself and other people around you. I do see that there's some endings that have taken place. And, for a while, you could have felt this way, or someone could have felt this way. Like they didn't know what moves to make. Um, like they didn't know what direction to head in. They don't really know why things ended the way that they did. And so it's almost just like I'm just accepting that it has ended, and I'm doing my best to give myself a clean slate. I'm doing my best to be disciplined within myself. You have the Emperor card. I'm doing my best to um, celebrate some sort of milestone. Some of y'all could be celebrating some sort of new career, new job, a new boss, a new. I don't. I would. I don't know if it's a marriage, maybe a new home. Um, with the Fool card and the Four of Wands, I feel like this is what someone would like. Like someone would like to get out of their head, like, or someone would like for somebody to get out of their head and actually like take actions and speak their truth and express their love. So I feel like that could be what someone's trying to do, just really like not take this potential for granted. Like, okay, let me see how I can do something in this physical world with this potential. But I do feel like it's just a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of potential. And someone can feel a little overwhelmed because we got all of these wands. There's a lot of sexual attraction as well. Um, and the only pentacles we have is the Seven of Pentacles with the Temperance card. So someone was like waiting. Oh, look, there's the Empress card, like waiting to see if it's worth the investment. If you are just as attracted to me as I am you. Some of you guys, it could be like parents with the Emperor and Empress card, like a family, like seeing if we can maybe even get on the same page when it comes to our emotional fulfillment, or getting on the same page for our child, are getting on the same page, because we actually do love each other. Like I don't know where we went wrong, but let's try to make things right. Someone is trying to make things right, apologize, um, take accountability for sure. So awesome! So glad. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna add you to the list. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's coming towards you that you should be aware of. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what is coming towards my someone's asking for another chance at something, and it's someone that you have a lot of love for. Some of y'all is like parents, like and some of y'all is like a partner. Some of y'all guys, it could be like a job in a way, like maybe they like falsely accused you or something, or they didn't realize like how something mentally affected you. Like they didn't know about your anxiety, and they could have like fired you for how like something that happened, not knowing the full story. But I do see something is trying to be made right. Let's see what's coming towards you. Okay, so we have a Nine of Pentacles. I mean, I don't do reversals. Okay, that just talks about feeling kind of independent, feeling self-sufficient, feeling single. Even if you're in a relationship, I do feel like this is just you feeling like you can enjoy things on your own. It's like, okay, maybe I've been too dependent. Maybe I've been too dependent on other people's love or external approval. And, I'm ready to start making my moves on my own. Whatever this decision is, you've been pondering on it for quite some time. It could be a vehicle, a new home, or just moving towards, moving forward, moving on. For some of y'all, there's Libra and Cancer energy here, but that Chariot card does talk about traveling. So some of y'all have been contemplating or will be contemplating like traveling somewhere, moving somewhere, because you feel like you have the means to. So maybe even like just wanting to, and some of y'all are like wanting to regain the spark back with the Emperor, or some of y'all are just wanting to like manifest a whole new one. Like, I am single, I'm abundant, I'm attractive, and I know that I can receive the partner that is like truthfully aligned with me. So with this Hanged One and this Chariot card, I do feel like this is like putting a break on something that could have been moving really, really fast. so that someone can see how they can regain control in their life. You could have possibly feeling like you were moving too fast with a person, or just moving too fast in your life as a whole, and you're just really wanting to like see what your if you're being a person of your word, if you are truly not creating resistance when it comes to the things that you're even trying to manifest and create in your life. Okay, let's see what's going to be some hidden things that'll help you during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me through what's going to be some hidden things that'll help my Virgos during this time? Show me clearly hidden things that'll help my Virgos during this time. Like, for some of y'all, like y'all are giving somebody some time to think on what they want their moves to be. And you're just like, you're doing your best to just respect their boundaries, respect their space. And you just really just wanting to focus on your own garden, but you're still looking at them every now and then, checking on them, seeing if they're okay. But you have your own projects and stuff, and you're like, hey, if someone else better comes along, that'll just be their loss. But you know, um, ideally, I feel like this is the person that I would want. This is someone who I feel like aligns with me. So some of y'all are just trying to learn how to do things on your own more. But let's see what advice they have for you. Okay, so we have a judgment card, Scorpio energy, a lot of major arcana. So continue to express your truth, like continue to uphold your boundaries, especially when it comes to how you would like to be treated and spoken to, especially when it comes to like certain thought patterns and just how things affect your energy. Like someone may possibly be like, oh my gosh, you're so needy, but it's like really having to understand someone's past. It's not to say that someone is playing the victim, but it's like when someone is aware of their triggers, and they know they need to cultivate a particular space to help them overcome those particular triggers, like the people who they allow in their reality bubble or their world respect those boundaries. And if you can't respect those boundaries, then you just have to not be in that person's reality in their world until they feel like they're at a stable enough stage in their healing journey. So with that judgment card, I do feel like it's just really just continuing to pray, continuing to release, continuing to ask for something deeper, ask for something higher, like really making sure that you are um, trusting in karma, trusting in the way spirit works. With that judgment card, it's just like making sure you are going after the answers to your prayers. Like you are an abundant person. You have the means to invest. You have the means to enjoy things on your own. You have the means to like create your own path and be your own unique individual. So this judgment card is just answer your soul calling, like release your past. Like if you feel like you are going through certain karma, whether that's good or bad, what goes around comes around type of energy is what I'm hearing. I'm not sure if that's for you or someone else, because it's like someone is like kind of wiping their hands with a situation and just like rejoicing in what they're going to be receiving. This could be praise dancing as well for some of y'all, like really answering what your soul calling is, just allowing for your spirit to be free, not thinking too hard about how you are saying things or how you're coming off or anything. It's just like be your full, authentic, transparent self. Okay? Don't allow for judgment to block you. Don't allow for these past labels to block you. Don't allow for, you know, um, unresolved things from the past to block you. This could also be talking about coming up with a final decision as well on, I feel like maybe what you're going to do about this particular person. Could be like a player for sure. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. Look, we got the Five of Swords, Three of Cups. This is most definitely someone who is like a player. We got Leo energy with this person, but they could be a friend or they could just be heavy in your energy. They could be angry. They could feel heartbroken. I feel like they are most definitely a player. Y'all know the King of Wands is like a bachelor. Three of Cups is the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, baby. Listen. Three of Cups is like partying and celebrating. It's like your soul tribe or whatever. The Three of Swords is heartache. Okay, with the threes, that could be third party situations, especially with the Five of Swords, because it's like that person created a hostile situation because they were so selfish and self centered and just kind of caught up in this partying lifestyle. Whoever this person is was caught up in like a partying lifestyle. They may still be caught up in it, and they just focused on fun. They're not really ready to settle down yet. They're not even ready to like be honest, like resolve. Like their pride is in the way. Like this person kind of hides behind fun. Like they be like, you're taking shit too serious. That's who this energy is. And it just goes back into like they want you to just completely close the door. Just make sure you make a final decision. You know, whatever you choose and decide, just hold yourself accountable to not go back. Or if you're gonna be this person's friend, that's cool. But if that's the case, don't hold anything over their head. You know, the Five of Swords is detrimental, because it can bring up a lot of heartache. So it can bring up a lot of unresolved emotions and feelings. And it's like, even partying with that person or having that person heavy in your energy, because I do feel like there's some sort of attraction between that person and you. Like it just, it brings up a lot of heartache. Okay, it brings up a lot of impulsive and impatient energy. Ultimately, I feel like they're saying this person's lifestyle is entirely too fast. And you know, I'm not saying they're on the right track or wrong track, because who's to say what the right track is. But I can say the path that this person is headed down is like detrimental to you and all the work that you have put in. Because look, they're like going towards death. Like they're going towards death because of how reckless and careless they are being. Like maybe even who they engage with sexually, like what types of substances they take in, like. And then when you try to tell them something, like it's almost like they're raging out because of their heartache and their pain. There's so much pain here, maybe even because of the people that they've lost. Extending to this person is just angry. They're just angry, and the people who are around them kind of enable that anger as well. And like, look, this dude look mad. Okay, like, so speaking truth to this person, some of you guys, it could be someone who has died. They've already died. You could have killed them off as far as like we're just no longer going to be in each other's life. They could have actually died, because the judgment card to death could talk about like past life type of energy. It could even be you in a past life, okay? And that energy is just like still haunting you or something. They just want you to release it, okay? Release it. Give it to spirit. Give it to a higher calling or a higher purpose. You know, allow for yourself to transform if this is a lifestyle that you're putting to rest for yourself. You know, like we all come from different walks of life. We all got to start somewhere. You could be a player one day and then want to be committed to next. It's all good, you know, but just be honest with yourself about the type of lifestyle you're in, the path that you're heading down, and if it's going to, give you the results that you want. You know, this death card is talks about the transformation, a massive change, a massive transformation. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You know, so it's like this person right here is worth the time, the investment, the energy are very nurturing and very loving. They feel like family, they feel like home. And that's something that doesn't deserve to be taken for granted, whether that's a mom or a partner or even yourself, you know. And so if you have to focus on yourself and focus on your family while somebody, figure their life out, do so. But don't allow for yourself to be manipulated, or don't allow for caring about someone's judgment, especially whoever this person is. I see some of y'all, there's someone in your family like a brother. Don't allow for how their viewpoint to weigh heavy on your life. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some oracles and move on. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Additional messages you have for my Virgo. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Okay, so some of y'all are done with that person. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. The judgment card is just like, let me go. I'm ready for a new love. I'm ready for, like, yes, this person, I feel like there's past lives with this individual for sure. Trying to see if they got like past life relationship, but with the judgment card, it's just like really making sure you're being fully transparent, even with your past, maybe into a particular person, so they know what they're getting into. There is someone who is willing to be understanding with you, but like don't lie about some of the pains or the wounds that you have, because it affects you. It affects you. You know, the three of swords, or heartache, even death, like even transforming yourself, that old version of you who you used to be, like that side could always be tempting. So I do feel like, they just want you to continue to love yourself enough to release certain things that aren't for your highest good, high key. Some of you guys, it is a husband. Some of you guys, you're really desiring to have that. You want the answers to your prayer. Like they want you to put it out there more. Pray honestly, like with your soul. Pray with your soul. Pray with your heart. Feel it. Like get on your knees and cry. Like and allow for spirit to give you these answers on what you need to do to get to that level of healing and attraction, to where you're not placing yourself in hostile relationships or feeling like you need to prove yourself or overworking yourself for a relationship. That's like your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That means, not just tolerating anybody's behavior, how anyone treats you, et cetera and et cetera, making sure this is that someone who's really worth the commitment for you. I'm going to pull from the Heal Yourself deck, and then we're going to go to the next one. Thank you so very much. Spirit, additional messages do you have for my Virgos? Okay, we got two. We got to say what you mean here at the bottom of the deck. Heavy, be transparent with this particular person. Some of y'all are breaking free from them, okay? We have how teachable are you in temptation. I knew it was tempting. Okay. Some of y'all have someone who is worth working things out with, but you might have some tempting people just playing. It could be having your friend group. You need to release that type of lifestyle, especially if you are married. Stop trying to upkeep a single lifestyle, or, you know, um, your past lifestyle. Like you changed and transformed. You have to let go of everything that was a part of that old version of you, including certain people who are still in that path. So some of y'all have some problems and some difficulties that just need an honest conversation. Some of y'all are releasing someone altogether and moving on, but this is like, don't feel like you're bored and you're just like looking for something else to satisfy you versus actually working on your problems and being honest. I'm going to read the how teachable are you one. Got Phoenix Rising, sadness, so the Phoenix Rising just talks about how things could be falling apart and how confused you may be, but this um, is to reclaim your spirit and rebuild something new and better, okay? So they just want you to focus on letting things fall, letting things go, releasing things, and just getting deep, like more deep with your spiritual side and your spirituality, and feeling the spiritual realms around you. So we have how teachable are you? Are you open to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, negativity, and self sabotage? Okay, that judgment card is the hidden things that'll help you. What are some of your favorite things to do? Is it to watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink, gossip with your friends? Are you willing to give those things up in order to create time to learn something new? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What is your willingness to really apply what you learn? You might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminish enormously. And it is at this point that you become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you've learned into your life, you won't really know it. This card is beckoning you to not only be open minded, but take specific actions towards change. Okay. That's the death card. Just really making sure you change your ways, not being impulsive, not being impatient, not being like, oh my gosh, this person hurt me. I'm going to hurt them worse. I got something to prove. Like, I need to prove all these motherfuckers wrong, and et cetera, and et cetera. Like, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. So now let us move on to Capricorn. Hey, everybody who's on here. If anybody wants a personal reading at the end, just let me know. I will add you to the list. I'm also offering $10 personal readings to all of my subscribers. If anybody wants one of those, you can get your own personal video reading, even if you received a reading from me before. But if, every subscriber has one of those $10 videos. And the video ranges from 30 minutes to an hour. If you want to take advantage of that, just email me your subscription name. My email is in the comments. The box. It's in the box. Okay. So now let us move on to what cap. Cap, we're gonna say 35, 45. Alrighty, thank you so very much, Spirit. Truly appreciate you. So let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with, Capricorn. I'm so happy that the signal isn't going in and out because with the fire signs, oh my gosh, the signal was trash. It was trash. I was like, you still got your message, but it skips some really good parts. All right, so let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with, Capricorn. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation card you like to give to my Capricorn? Show me, please. Oh, you got two of them, okay? They both talk about change, okay? Alrighty. Okay, so we have I am willing to change. So it says, I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Okay, so this is you not holding so tightly onto the way you used to think and the way you look at things. Honestly, like I'm saying, used to think, but it's the way you're thinking now, and it's going to be used to think once you start adopting to these new thoughts. Okay, so be willing to release old negative beliefs that don't align with the new reality that you're creating for yourself. For example, let's say, hey, I'm creating a life where I'm surrounded by people who love me and I feel that love. I'm surrounding myself around people who celebrate me. I'm surrounding myself around people who I can trust. So that means you have to create new belief patterns, such as, hey, it's okay for me to be my authentic self. It's okay for me to speak up for myself. I'm going to be loved and received regardless. So I do feel like this is saying, hey, if you want a new life, you have to be willing to become a new version of yourself. So, and it starts with your mind. So my new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. So if you are thinking your thoughts and you realize these thoughts aren't really fulfilling you, or these thoughts don't vibrate positive energy, that's how you know it's time to release that one. That's how you know that it is an old and a negative belief, and they're only standing in your way to the life that you deserve to live. Okay, and only you can be the one who is really like capable of releasing that. Okay, you have to be willing to release it. It's easy to hold on to certain negative belief patterns, especially based off of the experiences that you've had, but your past experiences does not determine your future unless you want it to. So some people can be like, I tried that already. Okay, you're not willing to try it again. Like you're a whole different person. You have a whole different, like, you have a whole different awareness. You're in a whole different stage in your life. It's a whole different opportunity. If you're afraid to put yourself back out there, so yeah. Then we have, I am in the process of positive change. And so it says, I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. Okay, peace of mind heavily, but it goes back into that fulfilling part, that fulfillment. So some of y'all have been feeling like a lack of fulfillment. It could be because of the thought patterns that you are adopting to. Your thought patterns are literally, you can have some of the greatest things in your life, but because of your thought patterns, you're not even able to appreciate those things. And so it's like you really do have to be willing. Like, I remember I had a conversation with my pops once, and he was just like, life is about paying bills and dying, and I couldn't even like argue with that, because I'm like, if that's what you think, that's just what you think. But it was just so painful to hear that, because I just heard the defeat in his voice, and it is hard to make your dreams come true, But it's like, if you're going to be living this life regardless, why not work towards actually living and not surviving? Why give up and put your energy towards things that just keeping you stuck in a cycle that don't give you that fulfillment? So only good can come to you, but you have to be the one who is open to that. You have to be willing to release those thoughts that are standing in your way, that blocks you from connecting to this good. Okay. And then we have I'm worthy. Okay. I am enough and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. I do not need to prove myself to those who will seek to diminish me. I am worthy. And that is 16. That is super beautiful. Okay. Like, I just don't have to prove myself. I don't have to prove my worth to anybody, especially with this change that's taking place. Okay. So, again, the people who would be seeking to diminish you could probably be the people that you've hurt or who has gotten hurt by you. And it's like, when you're in that process of positive change and you're unfolding and you're transforming yourself, only you can truly, truly hold yourself to that old version of you. So this is like, you shifting your self-worth to not reject wonderful experiences or to not self-sabotage yourself from those wonderful experiences. Like when someone wants to show you love, when someone wants to be compassionate and understanding to you, instead of you questioning it, you're saying, I'm worthy to receive it. I'm worthy of receiving everything I desire. So this is kind of getting in that receptive mode. Um, and changing your thought patterns of saying, like, I don't have to just work until I die. I'm worthy of receiving abundance from my skills and gifts. I am worthy to believe that this is capable for me. Okay. So let us go ahead and that sounds depressing as hell. High key, like, and it just makes me more grateful that I have gotten a chance to have people enter my story who have overcome those particular type of thoughts. Like, I know he isn't saying that from a place of like out of nowhere. Like, he's saying that because he is this very talented person. He's very talented, very gifted, has so many skills. Like, my pops has so many skills, but the way the system is set up is really crafty, and you really do have to get around some of the right people, adopt to the right mindset, and learn things that you're not used to learning in order to break free from those particular type of limitations. And when you're not mentally equipped for the war or the battles that you're facing, you put yourself out there and you get beaten down so much to where you can, give power to that fear, and you just become complacent. It's normal. It's understandable. Only we, the person who is their life, only they can be the one who have that determination to break against the things that are keeping them stuck. We can pray for them, but they have to believe that it's possible for them. Some people are brought up like that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad talks about it. It's normal to plan to work, pay bills, and pass on for a lot of people. Yeah. And then it's like, in that instance, you ask yourself, do I want to be like the majority or the minority? Especially when you realize that, like, a lot of people feel the fear. A lot of people are insecure. A lot of people allow for judgment to block them. And you just like, man, a lot of people feel this way. Am I going to be like the majority and allow for these feelings to block me, to create blockages for me? Or do I genuinely believe that I'm different? Do I genuinely believe that I have a bigger purpose? Do I genuinely believe in, that purpose, that I can fulfill that purpose? And you have to feed that spirit. You have to feed it with your own energy. You have to activate it to where you're taking those actions to break against it. And then you also have to be mindful of, okay, if I'm doing that, that means I'm rejecting the majority. So I'm going to come off as an outcast. I don't have that many people around me, but this is an opportunity for me to learn how to love myself. Until I connect with other minority-minded type of individuals. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Okay, the current energy around you. We have the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, baby. Look. Okay, so you are at a crossroad. You have a choice to make. It's a free will free choice type of choice. You got two paths here. And I feel like this is really being faced down the path that leads to death, um, and destruction, or to go down a path that like is it's a battle. You have to fight. You have to put yourself out there. There's constructive criticism, but it's going to lead into a transformation. So you're like kind of contemplating if you want to dead something completely. Some of you guys, it could be an old version of you, like a closed off, cold hearted, guarded type of version of you, cone stove type of version of you. That could be a person as well, an ex for some of you guys. We got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio energy here. But there is some sort of dead end that's here with this death card, this Ten of Swords, and this Queen of Swords. So some of y'all could have felt like y'all just reached a dead end when it comes to communicating with someone, or just like getting to someone, like they're just not willing to open up. Like, no, at all. Like at all. Like the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, death. Like this person is existing and they refuse to move. Like this is someone who appreciate being able to have these cold stones, like cold walls around them. They like to just sit on the sidelines and kind of just critique everybody and everything, and feel worthy in their own way because they are knowledgeable. They have a lot of information, but people aren't surrounding this particular person because they are around a dead mindset. You know, they have a really dead mindset. Like you can't grow anything with that. Like this person will think about all the things that could go wrong, or they will literally like you. This is like kill your with energy. I'm not sure if this is you or someone external of you that too. Like if that is you transforming from no longer being that particular person, you are putting up a really good fight. Okay, you're like, okay, I'm no longer going to feed into gossiping, talking about other people, criticism. I'm not going to make these battles bigger than what they are. I'm going to continue to put myself out there. I know that I am capable of creating the path that's for me. I just have to be mindful of what I see online. I have to be mindful of what I feed my mind. So this is like really like some of y'all have someone waiting on y'all, waiting. You could be waiting to resolve something or waiting to send out some sort of text. And you know, whatever this text will be will cause some conflict. There is conflict here. It is inevitable. But it's like, I can't just keep sitting here and standing here and not doing anything because I'm only making things worse. Like, so there's a lot of slow movement. Look, and here's that's the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, so yeah. And that person just has doubt. This person is really closed off. Some of y'all that could be parents, but I'm getting it as you and a partner. Just really closed off to each other. Like even at Two of Swords, someone's just doubting even being able to open up to the relationship or to you. Could be someone who's in your home space. There's just a lot of confusion on where the relationship stands. And like this person, like they're not budging. They're not budging at all. Like they feel like I'm okay with the pace of things. I'm okay with where I'm at. Like, so if this is someone who's on their deathbed, like they don't want to do anything. They don't want to fight for their life. They don't want and that's kind of harsh, So it's kind of getting to something deep. I'm uncomfortable talking about anything. Cap, someone in your home that is just okay with dying. Okay, they could be mentally just exhausted from all the betrayal that they've been through, and they don't really see much movement for themselves. Okay. I feel like this King of Swords don't know what to do concerning this relationship and this connection. If they should move on, move forward, they don't know what happened because they're like, you used to be someone who was super loving. You used to be very fun. You used to be very passionate. Like what happened? What changed? Why are you stuck as the Queen of Swords? be how you feel. Like you feel like, this person never, could have cause for you to be this stone cold person, and you're just really seeing how you can get back to and having fun again. Or even putting yourself back out there in the dating world. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you that you should be aware of. I think I only have one placement of Capricorn in my chart. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What is coming towards us? Okay, so we have the Emperor, y'all. The Emperor likes to take control. Okay, so this is Father energy. This is Boss energy. It's Zaddy energy. It's Aries energy. This talks about planning and strategizing. So I said you're being more mindful of what you see online, what you feed yourself, even like the energies you hang around. Like you're being more mindful of that. Like the five of wands is like, okay, yes, there's like jealousy, yes, there's competition, yes, there's insecurities, but I know that i'm just being I'm being strengthened. Okay, like the five of wands to me, even if there's battles, these are people who are on the same team. So, some ball players could be mad at the star player or whatever, or even certain friend groups could be mad at the person who's like really developed. Like that's the five of wands is like all of these people are on the same team, but they could be like these people are fighting to train to strengthen themselves. So you can be placing yourself in those type of environments to just strengthen your mentality. But the Emperor card being there is Aries energy. We have the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups here. That's a Some of y'all, this is a job. This could be you becoming your own boss, or you actually having some sort of job that you really love. Like it's a lot of deep love. Some of y'all, this is a person. The Queen of Cups with the Hierophant, like this mutual love, it's deep love, and the Hierophant is Taurus energy. That is like a commitment. Okay, it's also like traditional beliefs. So someone could be working with you, or you could be working with someone to reestablish better belief patterns. The Hierophant card, that could even be a mentor or a teacher of some sort, who's helping you plan and strategize. This could even be, like I said, work for some of y'all, but this could be schooling for some of you guys to help you really like get in tune with your emotions and your feelings. Like some of y'all could have been really battling with depression. That Queen of Swords, like I said, that's real life. Some people go through that shit. You feel me? So this Hierophant card, some of y'all could be like literally going to church more, or you know, feeding into more traditional proven systems to help you recover yourself, okay, to help you heal. We have Virgo energy here with the Hermit card, but there is just a lot of reclusing your energy, and it's really, really uncomfortable, but you are just like really just like literally probably no longer being online. Like someone who's just shutting off the medias to like really tend to their spirit, tend to their emotions. Like it's uncomfortable. You're going to be working with people to help draw out certain contracts or draw out certain plans to like really help you get things back on the right track. Yeah, I was seeing the Eight of Pentacles, just a new routine. So you're going to be taking it one day at a time. Like when it comes to the things that you're learning, some of y'all, this is like flirting, but I like some of y'all could be learning how to flirt, but I'm getting heavy like doing your best to take back control over your life, and you're going to be having maybe even certain leaders around you that do have mutual love. Like there's just a lot of like love here with that Queen of Cups, and that love is just helping someone really trust their own inner wisdom and tend to their own spirit and create certain agreements that actually helps everyone involved. Like there's this energy of trying to get everybody on the same page. So some of y'all could be going to some sort of counseling or therapy. Just like I said, to try to help everybody get on the same page. You literally got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. It could even be with a child. Like someone's like, okay, maybe I'm better off dipping for a little bit while I get my stuff together so I can be better, be able to be here for my child. Some of y'all are like literally Okay, I need to go to a rehab center, to help me grow. Some of y'all it's like a college, but it's like really seeing how y'all can find a more consistent work or more a better routine, better rituals, like that helps you feel like you are taking control over your life. The Emperor card is good. That's someone who does the right things. Some of y'all is a father, a boss figure. Get heavy career, heavy like boss energy. Um, so let us see what's going to help you during this time. It's going to be some hidden things that help. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Look, the Empress. Okay, so focusing on the energy that supports you and feeling like this is like stay optimistic. Stay optimistic, literally, um, about aligning with this Empress energy. If this is your own masculine and feminine energy, which I get that for some of you guys, because look, some of y'all are the ones who is fighting against the depression or these deadly thoughts. And it takes a lot of discipline. Okay, it takes a lot of determination, it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of consistency and focused energy of shifting your routine, shifting your investment, shifting the things that you spend your time, effort, and energy on. That Emperor card is like really getting serious with yourself about like taking back control over your life, but not being your biggest critic, really making sure that you are allowing for yourself to grow through love. That's why you probably have that guide there, that Queen of Cups with that Hierophant, is just to really make sure you're being compassionate with yourself. And this Empress card is like, this is a lot of unconditional love. It's a mother, it's a wifey energy. Some of y'all are wanting to align with that person. And it's like saying, as you embody your emperor role, which is someone who trust the decisions that they're making, trust the plans that they're making, follow through with their plans. Like that's what's going to help you attract this Empress type of energy, whether that is you becoming more creative, adopting to, feeling more love for yourself or feeling more love around you. More times than not, we become really, really depressed because we have become stagnant. We stop taking actions on the things that feed us. And sometimes you get to that dark side and you stay there and you get used to those feelings and those emotions. In order to get unstuck, like you have to really focus on doing something every single day to where you start seeing progress, and that little progress grows, and then you start feeling happy, you start feeling proud of yourself. You like transformation start to take place, it happens. Okay, and so after a year you come back and you're looking back and you're just like, wow, look at all those things that I've done. I may not be at my final results, but I've made a lot of progress from where I started, because I didn't even want to continue to move forward at all. Like I thought I was at a dead end. I thought I've reached a dead end. I thought that there was no coming back from this space. So being able to really just feed into supportive, unconditional, loving energy and investing in that and holding on to it is what's going to really help you continue to move forward. They do want you to emotionally detach from, certain memories that you've just outgrown. Okay, the Eight of Cups is like, I, this is like becoming emotionally detached so that you can continue to grow, so you won't hold on to people or spaces that literally you've outgrown. Okay, so it's like some of y'all that could really be your childhood friends, maybe even a childhood version of you. Some of y'all, I do feel like it's honestly getting back reconnected to your inner child, maybe even a childhood friend or a child, like literally, like becoming emotional, like remembering the sweet times, like remembering what it felt like to be like a parent, or to be connected to happiness and the sun and good times. Okay, and what they're saying is that it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to have to have uncomfortable conversations. You're going to have to make sure everybody feels like they have a voice. This is like literally being uncomfortable to build something and to get everybody on the same page to where everyone feels joy, everyone feels heard. And sometimes you can't speak your truth until you know who you are, until you know what your own truth is. And so if you have to take some time to go within to see exactly how you want to draw your life and how you want to design your life, do so. That's what that Ten of Pentacles is. It's like once you figure out how you want your big, bigger goals and dreams or your finished picture to be, then be willing to put your heart into it. You know, be willing to put your heart into the life that you are building for yourself. And it's coming from you healing your heart first. It's coming from you having fun. It's coming from you being surrounded by people who loves you unconditionally. Okay, even if certain people are detaching or walking away, so I see that there's someone who's just kind of distancing themselves to like focus on their healing. It's not to say that they don't love you. Someone is literally just trying to focus on growing and focus on hearing their own spirit because they feel like their spirit darkness and they want to feel happiness again, and they know that that happiness has to come from within themselves, you know. And so they're just doing a lot of uncomfortable work to help them grow. It's not things that you're used to. You're not used to doing it, and you're going to feel uncomfortable because it is new, but it's going to help you grow. Okay. um I don't even know if I pulled romance cards. I don't even remember seeing those shit. Hey, girl. Hey, Shakira, girl. How's it going? I miss you. All right. So let's see what honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Have you've known each other before. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, finances, and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Some of y'all are flirting because, you know, you've literally reached a dead end with someone. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna just set this down, stay focused on myself, but still lightheartedly flirt with either someone new or someone who I know I have mutual love towards. Like, you feel that love, it's mutual, okay? But the finances and career, someone may be focusing on their finances or trying to get out of certain contracts. Someone might be married, especially with that Three of Pentacles, you know. So getting out of certain contracts, certain debt, something, trying to work something out. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and that's what's coming towards you. So there's just this energy of a divine masculine, someone who is very like confident in themselves, very strategic, and who desires commitment. Okay, past life relationship, you've known each other before, and we saw that with that Six of Cups here. You know, this is someone who's kind of like this. What they're leaving behind, I feel like it's something that they did have a lot of love for. They did, but it's gone. It's gone. It might be gone because that person's really like dead, or it's just like we're just not the same people anymore. We just don't resonate with each other anymore. We really can't help each other grow anymore. Like, I'm worthy. I don't need to prove myself to those who would seek to diminish me. There's nothing this version of me can do for you, and there's nothing that version of you can do for me. We're only bringing each other down. And so it's like you're reconnecting with someone who you have this undeniable connection with. Okay. So let's see what Heal Yourself card they have. I feel like entrapment will come out. Like, that's kind of the vibes that I get. So let's see. Ooh, y'all fell on the floor. Eat. So we actually got Phoenix Rising. Okay, we got healing here. We got soulmate, and the soulmate card talks about, you know, if you're not ready for your soulmate, it's okay. Just continue to work on self-love, but you calling your soulmate when you're ready to advance to the next level in your journey, and that's uncomfortable. Like, you're ready to advance to a higher level of consciousness, and sometimes your soulmate isn't a romantic partner necessarily. Some of y'all, I see it could be a boss. Some of y'all is like a teacher, an educator, or something like that. I was just so certain that entrapment would be here. We got patience, we got healing. Let's see what's at the top. Nope, soulmate or entrapment isn't there. Okay, but we got Phoenix Rising. That is like Scorpio energy for me. But this says everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. This is not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. So really taking stock, like that Six of Wands is to hold on to the things that support you, hold on to the energy that supports you, hold on to your desires, hold on to what you feel like is possible for you, while everything else is like being swept away and you're creating a new plan for yourself. You're taking stock of what's working in your life and what's not working, okay? So it says the reason there are so many things breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. You may feel that you are walking through the fires of life right now in order to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. Soon you will not recognize yourself. You are reclaiming your spirit. If possible, try to isolate yourself from the chaos surrounding you. And that's that hermit card, like isolating yourself so that you won't, like your energy won't heavily affect other people, but you're really going within yourself, looking at certain memories, finding the sweet nostalgic memories, and really remembering when was the last time you felt a lot of joy? When was the last time that you just felt like a free spirit, that you felt happy, that you felt like you wanted to frolic, you know? So it says, if possible, try to isolate yourself from the chaos surrounding you. Now is the time for you to feel any pain that you may have previously suppressed so that you can heal. The universe has plans and opportunities that are way better than you can imagine. So let go and trust and anticipate what's coming. And some of y'all that's for a partner, anticipate it. Okay, focus on the energy that supports you. Know that it's possible for you. It's better than what you can have ever imagined. But it's really important that you release and let go any habits that's not working out for you, especially the old thought patterns, baby. Because I'm telling you, something great could come in your life, and you can doubt it so much you can literally doubt it out of your life. Okay, high key, we ain't sabotaging ourselves no more in 2022 and beyond. Okay, we ain't creating our own resistance. Okay, bump that ish. All right, so now let's move on to Taurus. Okay, and then after that, my Scorpio friend. Let me see. I can do your reading. I got your cash app. My partner wants to go out with friends today. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I'd be like a homebody, y'all. I don't mind going out, but I don't like going out with a lot of people. I don't fuck with people like that. Like, excuse my language, but me and people. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine, Adrian. You can do that, and I can just send you. I'll send that to you personally. That is totally fine. If anybody else wants a personal reading, I am offering them to my subscribers. It's $10 for your own personal video. All you have to do is send me a screenshot of your name, subscribe to my channel, and you will be added to the list. I got like 3 people in front of you, so just allow 3 to 5 business days for me to complete it. Okay. Yeah, I like intimate stuff. And it's like, even when I'm going to like a club, like just me and one person, like, I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to think the best. Like, I'm just do this to think the best, because if we're doing it, we're doing it. And I just, I'm not really a club person either. Just not me. All right, Taurus. So let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So can you show me clearly? It doesn't mean I don't have fun, y'all. I have fun. Okay. I am the fun. I am the motherfucking party. And TBH, it's not like I would throw an event. I would throw parties. Like, I like being surrounded by high vibrational energies. Like when you go into spaces like clubs, more times than not, it's just not intentional. People just looking for someone to F. Like they just some people be angry and they get that liquor in their system, they ready to fight. And it's just different. Like when I throw an event, I'm setting my intentions. I know what energies I'm calling into this space. I like more intimate types of spaces, like where we can like it don't matter if it's good music and we're dancing, that's cool, but like let's be around like good energy, healing energy, loving energy, supportive energy. So all right. But it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's see, Taurus. I'm gonna rechange your thing because I was talking. Let's do it to 111. Let me see. Alrighty, I got you. I'm going to add you to the list. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So, what positive affirmation card would you like to start my Taurus off with? Okay. The way it felt, I was like, I want something else, but I'm gonna still take that one too. All right, so we have life is simple and easy. So it says, all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. So this is like the way that you expressing yourself. Some of y'all are like maybe thinking about bringing more attention to how I fit into this world or this reality. Like, how do I really want to put myself out there? How do I want to express myself? Um, there's so much that I want to do when I get to this particular stage, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like right here, it's just saying like, you don't need to stress out. You don't need to worry about anything. Whatever you need to know, if it's a necessity, you will already know it. First of all, you are intuitive as hell. Okay. You're intuitive as hell. Okay. And if you really don't know just yet, it's because it's not meant for you to know. So it's like, don't spend your time focusing on something you can't control and focusing on something you don't have the answers to just yet, because it's like there are things that already have been revealed to you that you need to focus on. Okay. That you can give your time and your energy towards that. Honestly, once you give your time and energy towards the things that you do know, you get through that. Certain things that you don't know is going to be revealed to you. It's almost like you worried about step 30 and you on step 2, and you don't know what step 30 or level 30 is going to have in store for you. But just trust that step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 30 is literally going to equip you to handle step 30. Okay, that could be for a business plan, that could be, for how you're going to develop yourself emotionally, how you're going to use your voice and put yourself out there, use your gifts, et cetera, et cetera. Just like focus on what you do know. Like if you're learning how to use your voice more, I know that if I speak with volume and if I slow my voice down, like slow my talking down. Because okay, I learned. I don't even remember what book I read it in, but that was like when you speak super super fast, it's because you feel like what you are saying is not important, and you're trying to rush through it so that they can stop listening, because that's what they want to do anyway. First of all, that's the energy you vibrating off of, but it's like once you learn that, okay, boom. Do I know I'm going to be a speaker? I don't know. But I do know that I need to find what I say important. So I need to be okay with the pace that I am talking and just trust that what I'm saying is important. It deserves to be heard, and that the people who I'm talking to want to hear me. And I also know, you know, if I speak loudly, that is confidence. Okay. So let me focus on speaking more with more volume. Okay. So that's just an example. Use it for how it fits in your life. Okay. But it's like you don't have to overcomplicate life. It can literally be simple and easy if you just continue to trust yourself. You are teachable, you're gonna learn, you're dedicated, you're consistent, and you trust life. You literally trust that life created you to be fulfilled, you know? So all is well. And then we have, I release all fears and doubts. It says, I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and my heart. I am loved and I am safe. And this is mentally heavily. You know, sometimes I'm getting, for some of y'all, it's like, I don't even know how I can express the things that are on my mind because it's so much. And I feel like there's so many thoughts. And so being able to free yourself from all those destructive fears and heavy with the doubt, fearful thoughts, thoughts that make you doubt yourself, doubt your importance, doubt your skills, doubt your voice, doubt your energy. It becomes destructive when it stops you from doing and being confident and feeling loved and feeling safe. That's when it becomes destructive, when it causes for you to reject yourself and reject you continue to take steps down your purposeful life. So we all have fears and doubts, okay? But it becomes destructive when it becomes a blockage, like when it really keeps you stagnant and you stay in your head versus actually putting your actions out there, okay? So we also have, I am open. So it says, vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. And when I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I'm speaking my truth. I am open. Okay. The loving way part kind of made me smile because it's like, yo, okay. Sometimes we can think that people don't care about how we feel or care about what we say. And so we could speak in a way that's like hostile or speak in a way that's like argumentative, because we're used to that type of pattern or we're assuming how that person will respond. And so it says, I communicate my feelings in a loving way. Like, first of all, I need to learn how to lean into my feelings. I have to lean into my feelings, which means I have to be honest about what I feel. Okay. If I don't know what I feel, let me ask myself, if I was to give a word or put a word to this feeling, what word would I put to it? Okay. And then I allow myself to feel it so I can honor what my truth is. And then when I communicate my truth, when I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I'm speaking my truth. And being able to speak your truth helps you be able to literally attract those who are beneficial to your highest good, help you attract your soul tribe, the people who are supporting you, the people who are on your side. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Okay. So you will be surprised with how many people are having those same fears and doubts as you know, especially when it comes to communication. I'm getting heavy, some sort of communication blockage with someone that you just need to open up to emotionally. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. Okay. Okay. You got Taurus in your chart too? You got a lot of earth. I kind of want to eat that salmon thing. I make some zucchini and squash too. I don't know if we should have quinoa with it. Should we? You want to put that on? If not, it's okay. But I think it takes like 20 minutes to cook. Okay, Taurus. So let's see what energies are currently around you. Ooh, we got the sun card. This is good. I'm confused now. Look, y'all like, I'm confused too. Because that's the Seven of Cups. The sun card is so much joy. It's so much happiness. It's almost like the possibilities are endless when it comes to how freaking joyful and how freaking happy, and like you're looking at this world through the lenses of a child. Some y'all is like your actual children, and some y'all is like, I am just becoming so excited. Like it's like a child in a candy store. That's what I'm feeling with this. Like that's how someone's feeling. Like someone could be starting something new or just like feeling like they're kind of in a daze. Like we have the Six of Cups with the King of Wands. Ooh, the Emperor, Lord. Oh my gosh, I know. Woo. Let me calm down. Okay, let me calm down. This is you, isn't it? Like, whoa, okay, because the King of Wands is someone who is an eligible bachelor, and this person is, some of y'all is like a father who's really desiring to reconnect with you and make up for the lost time. Some of y'all is like a person, and some of y'all is you. Just remembering who you are when it comes to, okay, I am this strong mofo. I am a boss. Like, can't nothing stop me. Like, I'm confident. I'm sexy. Like, I am a catch. I am the vibe. That's how some of y'all are feeling. Some of y'all are reconnecting with some energy like that. It's like a soulmate. It could be someone from your past. Like, you're just like, where did you come from? Like, damn, like, got my heart beating. And like with the Emperor and the King of Wands, just someone who is, they're so confident in themselves. And I feel like that confidence is what makes them attractive. But like, they're very determined to see joy in their life and to feel that joy too. So there is this energy of like just someone who is honestly leaving behind all the BS. Like, they're not really wanting to feed into gossip, not really wanting to feed into what he say, she said type of energy. It's like, it's so hard to not like stand up or tell my point of view or my perspective, but it's whatever. Like, I'm just going to continue to look at the facts, and the facts of the matter is, comparing myself or arguing with these particular people or even trying to like see who's better, like, it's just a waste of my time. Like, the Five of Wands is like, I know I'm a catch. Some of y'all, that's how someone feels, and they're like, I'm not about to fight. Like, I'm not, like, what? Ain't no competition. I am the competition. Like, ain't no options. I am the option. Like, so that is like, I'm not proving anything. I'm just kind of sitting here. I know who I am. And, if this is something you want, then I'm here. But if not, you know. But we do have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So, someone's just kind of going back and forth on the changes that they've made, going back and forth on the path they want to take, going back and forth on, they're really ready to move on from something. It's kind of feeling like the Six of Swords is like looking at the facts that, there's no peace here, whether that's mentally or with a particular connection or a father or something. And I just have to go to a state of peace. It's not really things that I want to do, but I know I have to do it because I have to continue on with the plan. Like, someone's just like really focused on a plan. Like, they have to follow through, and they plan on following through, especially with the King of Wands. Like, they're trying to build a dynasty. Like, they're really trying to build something big here. Like, this person's really busy. They may feel like they have a lot on their plate, so if this is somebody who is like their own boss or trying to become their own boss, and they're just not spending a lot of time with you, it's literally because there's just a lot of investments, and they're really just trying to see how to, like, they want to place everything accordingly. I just feel like this is someone who likes to make sure everything's perfect and everything looks nice before they just invite people into their space and speak on things and et cetera and et cetera. But the Sun card coming out for what's around you, it's a lot of joyful experiences. There's a lot of joyful options. Some of y'all are just really excited about exploring all these options. Like, you finally feel confident within yourself to put yourself back out there in the dating field. You feeling attractive, you like that thing is banging and whatever. And I'm feeling myself. I'm ready to have some fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. LOL. That's crazy. I have any Leo in your chart. Also, this is Leo energy, so some of y'all can have that in your charts, or you could be dealing with one. Let's see what's coming towards you, Taurus, that you should be aware of. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What's coming towards me, Taurus? Okay, got the Temperance card. So balance, patience, recalibration. Okay, because I said, whoever, like, there's a lot of joy, it's a lot of happiness. I think someone's like feeling like, the career, like, it's finally taking off, but there are certain things missing, and they are doing their best to be honest with themselves about the things that are missing in their life. Some of y'all is like, you like, because it's the King of Wands. If it's the King of Pentacles, well, the King of Pentacles and the Emperor, I would say that's someone who's married. The King of Wands is someone who's an eligible boss, eligible marriage, a marriage material. Okay. Um, but sometimes the King of Wands could, like, their eyes could be bigger than their stomach. Okay. And they could, like, be doing a lot of things that is really difficult to upkeep. And so sometimes they can spread themselves thin and such, or they don't have time to upkeep certain relationships. I see someone is like juggling and like even like there's certain delays and it's like, man, is this growing yet? It's almost like someone who's like baking and cooking a lot of stuff and it's like, okay, the pie's in the oven, time for me to start on the green beans, and okay, now that's there, let me start on this. I'm like, oh my gosh, the pie burned. No, the pie isn't burnt. Great. Whew, okay. So it's like it's just always like something to be doing. And all of these things are being built towards, something beautiful and big, like something that can make you really happy. It is literally your baby with that son. Some of y'all is an actual child, but like some of y'all is like the things that y'all are doing in your life is like your actual baby. And so it's all worth it, but it's still like it's a lot. It can get overwhelming at times. But the Temperance card, you got Sagittarius energy coming towards you. This is like divine delays. It's like a recalibration, resetting period to really, I think it's like getting you to slow down. Okay. I'm not even gonna cap. Some of y'all are like, I want to slow down, you know? It's to make sure that you're not holding on to anything emotionally that could block your joyful experience. That could block your sun. Okay, that can block your, some of y'all is like your literal child, but some of y'all is like your joy, your happiness. Like, so these emotions could be coming up. It's like a purging type of energy. You could be really being cleansed by spirit. Just it's like this healing stage. It's like a pause in a way. But it's all divinely orchestrated. It's a divinely orchestrated pause. Like, spirit is going to be speaking to you heavy. Spirit is going to be telling you to like kind of distance yourself and block yourself from certain relationships, break free from certain relationships. Some of y'all are just going to be feeling more free, like feeling like you finally released and cleansed yourself from certain connections and soulmate relationships that you feel like you had a hold on you. Certain ones that you feel like, did lead into heartache or heartbreak. Certain people who you do have a lot of love for. Like, there's this energy of someone just kind of giving up, not really wanting to fight. Some of y'all could be having heart problems, or there could be someone who's having heart problems here, just with this Four of Swords, Devil card. Some of y'all, this could be like some sort of like past heartbreak, and whoever this individual is, they're kind of like they're healing from something. They could be like the Devil card could be the destructive fears and doubts. It could be codependency. Oh my gosh. Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups. It's resentment, man. It's pride. This is pride. This is heavy pride. This pride is the devil type of energy here. Someone who they love really deep. Okay, they're very emotional, and they do have a good heart. They have a good heart when it's whole and it ain't got these swords in it. Okay, look, listen, Linda, because this is like you on my good side, you on my good side, you on my bad side. If you, okay, like they gonna give you hell and they gonna raise hell. But I feel like someone like that type of energy is affecting someone's health to where they're like, damn, like what the hell? Like, it's like their heart hurts so much because of all the anger that they've been holding on to. It's like you're mad at the world, like you're mad at all of these things. You're holding on to all this pain for why? It's not doing anything productive for you. It's like someone's kind of getting a wake up call on the things that that has had a hold on them, that has made them defensive, that has been taking their energy, that's been crushing their creativity, heavy with the crushing their creativity. So there are some losses, being some missing type of energy. But I do feel like someone is just trying to get some professional help as well. But there is just this tit for tat type of energy that's here. Some of y'all are breaking free from it, but some of y'all are about to be challenged. That devil card is like, I'm not letting you go that easy type of energy. Like, this is a break. I'm giving you your time, but you ain't gonna get away from me. That's how somebody feel. Oh my gosh, I'm praying for you. But yeah, that sucks. This is strong possessive energy and like emotional manipulation. Some of y'all are breaking free for real. Some of y'all are blocking that person, literally. Um, some of y'all it could be a father. Some of y'all it's like your spiritual team telling you that that's you, and it's like, hey, like it's time to listen, Linda, slow down. Like you too mad. Like for what? Like you need to get in alignment. You need to see what energies you're holding on to, unresolved emotions, feelings, thought patterns, like that are literally destroying your life. You need to let it go. You need to release it because there's so much joy and happiness here, but it's like you can't see it because you're like choosing to stay in these emotions or this water or this pain or these feelings or this anger, rough waters. You're choosing to stay in rough waters. Someone they feel like they could take it, but it's like now, nah, bam, you can't take it no more. You can't take the rough waters anymore, especially because of the shift that you are wanting to make in your life. So let's see what they say is gonna help you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What overall advice you have for my Taurus? Alrighty, so we have the High Priest card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Got the Emperor here, bottom of the deck. High Priest talks about your intuition. So just trusting your intuition. You know what to do. Like they said, life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. So the High Priest card is just like do your own deeper research internally on what feels right to you and trust what feels right. Trust what feels right. When it comes to the people who are around you, the Queen of Pentacles is technically your energy is the feminine energy, but this is a very loving, nurturing, home type of energy with a person that could be someone you want to marry, someone you're married to, and such are a mom, and it's just like seeing how you can be okay with your own alternative lifestyle choices with the High Priest card. Alternative, maybe you're looking into alternative research, alternative ways of healing. The High Priest is more like taboo, unspoken type of things, like things that aren't just like in like out there to the public. Okay, it's things that are kind of under wraps in a way. So if it's like ritual work, spiritual baths, tarot, okay, things that aren't truly traditional, like it could even be a non-traditional way of finding stability or nurturing yourself, or if some of y'all are trying to break away from somebody, like that Queen of Pentacles is like just really staying focused on the way you're loving and nurturing yourself and feel your own energy healing you. Feel your energy healing you, like feel it healing your body. This could also talk about awakening, because what's coming towards you with that Temperance card is a lot of divine alignment type of energy. So you're going to be getting certain signs and symbols, repetitive signs and symbols, things that keep bringing up and triggering you emotionally, unresolved things. This stuff is not coming up for no reason. It's time for you to awaken to a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things, a new lifestyle. So that High Priest card is to go through that awakening stage and make sure you're grounding yourself, maybe even being around or finding someone who can help you through that process, okay? Making sure you're staying disciplined when it comes to the plans that you're making in your life. There is this individual, they're defensive, they feel lonely, I do feel like there's love for that person, but there is just a lot of confusion. It's a lot of emotions that this person honestly needs to sit with. So if that's you or a father, it's like allow for them to sit with themselves for a little bit. Some of y'all is like a child who a teenager. Some of y'all's a father or something, because it's the King of Pentacles. And this person get angry, and when they're angry, when they feel a lot of emotions, they say some of the most hurtful things. And this is like allow for them to sit with all of these emotions and allow for them to come to clarity on their own. Like that defensive energy, like this person feels beaten up, like this person needs to be in the bed by themselves crying and coming to their own truths. Just because they are crying does not mean they're weak. It doesn't mean that they're failing. It doesn't mean they're going down the wrong path. It just those are the emotions that are coming up for them to release. um it's the truths. Like these truths are painful, but it's like the more that they continue to ignore it and suppress it, the more it's going to haunt them, and the more defeated and defensive they're going to be. And so this person has to be willing to look at themselves in the mirror and also look at these emotions and feelings. So do you feel like they're just telling you to charge towards change, charge towards choosing differently, seeing things differently, like massive change, massive, like, okay, showing up completely differently, breaking strong patterns, especially with emotional ties with certain individuals. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Additional messages do you have for my Taurus? Some of y'all is like continuing to do research because like that person just like, it could be finding alternative things to help them. Maybe they need like alternative learning or some sort of alternative lifestyle to help them get through their emotions. Some of y'all feel like it's another person. Look, children, your love life is being affected by children, like it's another child. A teenager, I get like a teenager type of vibe because they're showing up as a king of cups. So it's someone who, like, if you took the time to ask them how they feel, they will be able to come down to a word. A king of cups, like, they're pretty in their emotions, but you have a light side, you have the dark side of it. But there's some sort of like alternative methods that needs to be taken. Like, okay, the proven systems, proven way of doing things isn't quite working just yet. Like, it's time for you to find, whether that's a community of people. Shit, some of y'all is like cleansing some demons out. Somebody ain't even gonna got, baby. Get that motherfucking Florida water, light just some candles, do some cleansing sessions with that person. Like if it's you, it's different. If other people, it's just so difficult. If it's a child, I feel like you can work with them. Someone else, you can recommend it. But if this is your energy and you're trying to break away from your own demons or certain thoughts that are haunting you, create a plan, a cleansing plan, and you just have to continue to purge and throw things out. Like get some sea salt, scrub that sea salt on your body every day. Imagine yourself washing away all the destructive fears and doubt when you wake up and wash your face. Really imagine yourself washing away any type of insecurities. Do this every day. Like you have to be very intentional with all the things that you're doing so that you can feel the energy. Like when you're drinking water, drink what you want to feel. I want to feel confident, I want to feel courageous. I want to feel bold enough to believe in the thoughts that empower me. Okay. I deeply want to release all of this pain. Okay. So, me releasing this pain, I can go in the water. I can play certain music that brings up these honest feelings. I could even write music to get those honest feelings out. So, I do feel like they're just telling you to trust your intuition when it comes to you finding those practices for you, going with your own flow when it comes to that. Some days you're going to be feeling really great, but some days, especially at night when you're sleeping, it seems like you have troubled thoughts. And like it's time to address those thoughts ultimately. Okay. So we have codependencies, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Someone's addicted to anger. Someone's addicted to making people feel their pain. It has become an addiction because maybe even the lifestyle that they were raised in. Like, I'm kind of getting someone like a hood person, like someone who was raised to be a fighter. And we can become addicted to surviving or fighting, and there is something that is affecting your romantic life where there is some blockages there. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I feel like that's some of y'all, like there's this delay that's going on because of these addictions that it's like, okay, like you're causing me too much pain. Like you're putting too much pain on me because of your problems, because of your unresolved emotions and feelings. That's why it's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep the relationship going, because it's like these problems are outweighing it. It's not saying there's no chemistry. It's not saying that there's no attraction, but it's like I don't even recognize you anymore. Some of y'all is like, yeah, no, because we do have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. We have to make the effort. Great love is worth the steps you're guided to take. Some of y'all are no longer guided to take any steps. Like, that's not your true love. And it's like just trusting that it's unrequited now. And it could be because of children or childish ways of doing things. It could be because of healing or codependency. Okay, we got deception. Someone's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Some of y'all, it's because the person won't open up emotionally. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Let go of control issues, allow for the situation to unfold naturally. And that's for those y'all who really want to help that person. But like I said, whatever that y'all shit. Because their energy is so hostile. Like, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Let's see what they got for you from the Heal Yourself deck. And we just gonna wrap it up all together, y'all. I'm gonna go get some food. All right, so we got temptation, we got sadness here, discover your life purpose, sadness. The sadness card, I think it just tells you, you don't have to get lost in your feelings, but be honest about them and just work through them. It says when you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connection to your body. Your connection to your body, okay? Like, for real, you guys. Like, this is when you talk about emotional maturity. I mean, people just want to portray to be the strong character so much, but it's like, if you really want to be strong, know yourself. Part of knowing yourself and being connected to your body is knowing when something feels like it's painful or it's hurt, and you are allowing for yourself to literally feel that pain, and you are allowing for yourself to show proper emotions, express those emotions too. So it says, be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection that you have created, which makes you feel empty and sick. Um, you don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body, and soul. Okay. So, like I said, someone is literally, there's some sort of delay that's coming. Like someone's about to get sit down because they keep ignoring their emotions. And spirit is like the person's starting to get a little bit sick because of that. Okay. Like, it's just staying inside of them. It's not coming out. And so it's like eating them from the inside out. Some of y'all is a father, some of y'all could be a husband, some of y'all could be a child, okay? And so it's like I have to find alternative ways to get this person to open up to, like, whether that's the way I'm responding to them, I have to stop hearing them from a place of, oh, you're disrespecting me. Let me listen to what they're trying to say emotionally. Like, I have to find something to work so that this person isn't like, things aren't getting, like, something happening inside. There's something happening emotionally that is creating some sort of sickness in this person. Okay. So we have temptation. Life is full of temptations, and right now you're being asked to choose the higher path. Your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make the wrong decision. And some of y'all, it's because you're not really ready for a relationship or connection because you're still doing self-love work. Some of y'all, it's with some sort of connection. Okay, let me just finish reading it. Okay. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges you are experiencing or moving on? Is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture, be honest with yourself, and take the higher path. Another opportunity that is much grander than what you have imagined is on its way. Just be open to it and allow it in your life. Okay, so That's for a lot of different people. Like some of y'all, it is like it's like 'cause this could be an alternative way of a career, alternative lifestyle to find stability in your life. To listen to your heart more. And it's like you could become so sick because you're not doing your life's work, your heart's work, your heart's work. Okay. Um, for a lot of y'all, I'm not getting you being tempted from a connection. Like I'm getting like it's time to move on because like the hostility, like but ultimately it's up to you because they say great love is worth the steps you're guided to take. So that's why they want you to just trust your intuition. Because some of y'all being guided to get the book, and some of y'all being guided to actually be patient with this person. That's why the Temperance card is there. There's patience. Now like I see the joy, I see the light in this person. I know that they are seeing things through the lenses of their trauma, and I'm gonna just sit back and observe and stay focused on what I need to stay focused on. Okay. But yeah, all right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got for you. I love y'all. Again, like I said, if anybody wants a personal reading, if you are subscribed to me, you can get it for $10. If you're not subscribed, you can get it for the price that I offer it at and just message me for my price list. But all my subscribers can get it for $10 and just send me a screenshot to my email. Email is in my description box. If anybody want to send any donations, my Cash App and PayPal is also in the description box. All donations are greatly appreciated, even if it's $1. I am receptive to all forms of currency over here. Okay, so y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Okay, toodles.